What's up, guys? ArtistVersion1 here, and welcome back to another edition of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. And you can't have a three-way dance unless there's three of us. And joining me, as always, is Shelby, a.k.a. You Just Lost the Game, Shubs.
Fuck you.
I've been planning that since you did that.
Oh, fuck.
And joining me, as always, is He's Never Gonna Dance Again, Nick.
Guilty beat has got no rhythm. What's up, everybody?
And apparently, fun news before we get into a show tonight where we review Full Gear, of course, play the games you know and love, talk about a little bit of news, and play 20 questions, which you guys voted on, which actually, the vote changed. It actually turned into Q&A, but by the time that Q&A won, it was too late to post anything to make people post Q&A. So,
in other words, it's all your fault.
Pretty much. But it turns out because, not a lot of people listen to our podcast and everything, we're complete failures. That was news to me.
To those fucking... Look, if we're complete failures just because we have fucking 50 listeners or 70 listeners, I'd like to be...
No, we barely get 30 is what he said.
Oh, okay. Well, I would like to be that person who makes their YouTube account in a day and goes out of their way to go to our podcast and fucking makes a comment and enjoys the smell of their own farts and enjoys fucking robbing UNICEF boxes and not fucking bothering to go to the grocery store, just expect fucking Uber Eats to bring them food every day and fucking hasn't had person-to-person interaction over a fucking decade, didn't have to worry about masking over the fucking pandemic. Fuck you. You're the failure there, pal.
Damn.
Jesus.
I know, right? Damn. I was going to say something, but that threw me off. Oh, yeah, that's
Happy
what it was.
Thanksgiving, bitch.
I wasn't going to say
right.
that. Okay. No, what I was going to say was since, when I saw that comment, I was just like, oh, damn, maybe me, Nick, and Shelby were doing something wrong here. So I was like, let me go to his channel, see his podcast, see what we're doing wrong. And then I went there and there wasn't a podcast. So.
Oh, well,
yeah.
That's not surprising.
I know, right?
Fucking.
So. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to add more. Sorry, Paul.
Might as well jerk off with sandpaper. Fuck. When they're eating
With
a bag of Oreos, they eat the cookies instead of the stuff. Fucking idiots.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Okay.
The worst. So fuck you.
Yeah, the kind of person that steals pennies from a wishing well. No, that one didn't work. Okay.
Well, I already talked about stealing money from the UNICEF box. Like, I mean,
yeah,
come on.
that
Kid
was
said,
good. I thought
kid
the
comes to your
pennies from
house
the
and says
wishing
trick or treat, and you take candy from their bag. Blow it at blind kids' birthday candles. Fucking light all 8 candles on Hanukkah because the flame was fucking blind, and then fucking rob them.
Okay. I'm going to isolate this and just make that clip just Nick snapping.
Yeah.
Nick snapping because we're failures is what it is. But yeah, we got a show for you tonight. Of course, we're going to talk about AEW's Full Gear, all 57 matches of it. That's what it felt like sometimes.
Yeah.
Of course, we're going to talk about some news play. It came from eBay. 3-word dance, and we're going to play 20 questions, like I mentioned. So let's get right into some news, which we should blow right through news here. First things first here is something that happened, I think, a couple weeks ago. I think during the movie episode this happened. But Ronda Rousey in the news here. She wants to remove the word women from the women's titles.
So the WWE Raw Championship and the WWE SmackDown Championship. How the fuck do you expect that to work?
And the WWE Tag Team Championships.
Okay, but there's already a WWE Tag Team Championship.
Exactly.
So does that mean the Usos get to fucking beat women ass in intergender matches?
And they tried this once before in NXT. There was that short time where like they referred to the NXT Women's Champion as just NXT Champion. And it didn't really work out.
Obviously didn't fucking work.
Yeah.
We're into we've had 2 incarnations of NXT since then, and obviously it hasn't fucking worked. So
I just see brand confusement there.
there's not already.
Well, I mean, like if you were to remove, if they were like, okay, fine, we'll remove the word women from these titles here. I just see more confusement than there already is, especially when it comes to like the women's tag team titles. So like put on a piece of paper.
That's the participation ribbon for the fucking women's division.
Still, but put on a piece of paper. Oh, tonight on Raw, there's going to be a WWE Tag Team title match. People are going to be like, fuck yeah, you know, Usos are in action.
Usos.
And then fucking Kai and Sky come out. And half the audience are going to be like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
And the other half leaves.
Yeah.
Well, I like Kai and Sky, but whatever. You know,
but
I'm
like
saying, like, there will be some
saying.
people who are going to be like, all right, fine, Kai and Sky, whatever. But that other half is going to be like, whoa, I thought Usos were coming out. What the fuck? You know, that's where I see the problem.
That's what it.
Yeah.
See, no, it doesn't work that way. And I mean, Ronda Rousey is just like, I hate being in fake sports. It was basically that whole fucking premise. The fucking just because you're getting paid big money, it means you get to insult everybody. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah. Just change her name. Just change her name to bitch. Hey, speaking of name change. Yeah. Yeah, but there's actually more to this story because, like, when I was like stuck for news stories, I actually saw a follow up to this story. So Mia Yim returned. What was it? 2 weeks ago?
She got the Bearcat treatment.
Yeah, but you know, so Mia Yim comes back and she's Mia Yim. So then they're kind of referring to her as Minchin or Minchin, whatever, Korean for crazy. So they're kind of using it as a nickname. Then they officially changed her name to Minchin, even put it on the WWE website. Well, as of right now, on the WWE website, it is back to Mia Yim again. So it looks like they can't really decide which one they want to go with.
See,
what a silly thing to be like that concerned about is a fucking name.
That's Triple H though. Whereas Vince was like, everybody was like, "Oh, you can't name him Gunther." And he was like, "Yeah, fuck you."
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Like, I'm gonna fucking do it anyway. So fuck you. Like, I mean that's just what it made me think of. Like all this back and forth, except for Triple H is more conscientious of how people are going to think of that.
That's just it, right? Like Vince was like, he changed the name because he wanted to own it. Triple H is like, I don't know though. You know, like,
the only name that Vince changed due to outcry was the Viking Experience.
Oh
the
yeah,
Viking Experience.
That one was
what a
really
fucking
bad.
Wonderful name.
Yeah.
That was the only one where he was just like, I know I've pissed some people off, so let me cheat a little bit.
Yeah,
Viking Raiders okay with everybody, and people were just like, fine, fuck, whatever.
Fine, fuck. Like, okay.
You know. But also, speaking of name changes, Dominik Dijakovic returned to NXT, sans the T-bar look, and he is now just going by the name of Dijak.
Apparently, he was called that when he first got to NXT.
Really?
That's what I heard
remember
recently.
That. He was Dominik Dijakovic. That's all I ever remember. Like, I mean, because he went in as Donovan Dijak, but all I ever remember was Dominik Dijakovic, not just Dijak.
Yeah, I'm not digging the Dijak.
And why in the fuck? Okay, so we wasted weeks upon weeks of vignettes for fucking scripts.
Hey, speaking of scripts, debuted on NXT this week, and we're curious as to who or what Scripps was. Well, we got our answer. It is former Salmonier and 24/7 champion Reggie in a mask. He is Scripps.
He looks like a fucking... He looks worse than the Outlaw Mud Show. He looks like the guy that fucking... He shows up at the fucking Backwoods convention match where he like fucking... The Saltwater Redneck, for instance, would be at
backyard wrestling.
Backyard wrestling right there, like fucking. There's nobody named that. That's what that is. Just It embarrassed not only the fans who were fucking invested in the script storyline, but it also embarrassed the fucking TV program. They're trying to fucking get better ratings, and you put up shit like that after weeks of vignettes, and it's just fucking Reggie, the bitch that served shitty wine to fucking fake ass Carmella, and then all of a sudden was worthy of the 24/7 championship.
My only problem with it is the look. Not as
He
Reggie
looked
as
like a fucking
not as Reggie
bootleg
as an
Power
athlete.
Ranger.
Yeah,
He
it's
looked
not
like
as
a
Reggie.
bootleg Power Ranger that you'd buy at the fucking dollar store.
It's not like Reggie as an athlete. It's just that if you wouldn't have
Or
told me
hero or
beforehand,
something.
if you wouldn't have told me beforehand that it was Reggie under a mask and just said, "Here's a picture of a new wrestler who debuted on NXT," I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" And then you would have told me it was Scripps. It would not be what I would have pictured.
No. Why in the fuck was it Reggie? Like, who came up with the idea? Like, oh, damn, we're going to run all these vignettes and then it's going to be fucking Reggie. Like,
I was picturing something like
fuck?
Solomon Crow again.
You know, I could have been down with Sammy Callahan.
You know, well, I know he's with Impact, but I'm saying a character like that. That's what I was kind of picturing.
You could have had it be, you could have even had it been like Tegan Knox or fucking somebody like that, but fucking Reggie?
Shelby?
It's NXT. I don't care.
Fuck. Like, I mean, what the fuck? Like, no.
Well, maybe you'll be interested in this because NXT has a new gimmick match that will be debuting at Deadline.
Oh, fuck.
Called the Iron Survivor. And it has a little bit of everything. It has a little bit of Championship Scramble, a little bit of Royal Rumble.
The Adam Lee original.
A little bit of Iron Man in there. So it will start off with 2 competitors. Then after 5 minutes, another competitor will enter, and that will continue until everybody is entered. And
how do they decide who enters when?
What do you mean?
Well, there has to be some decision process.
Well, but when you think of it, if it's scramble format, just take that in consideration, because in a scramble format, everybody's in it once.
But I thought he said that there was
But it's also kind of like Royal Rumble too, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
like it's sorry.
The only thing that doesn't work for me with this is the time limit, by which I mean the penalty box, whatever. I can live with that, kind of TNA-ish, but whatever. The problem with it is that, okay, so the last competitor comes out at 20 minutes. So then that last competitor only has 5 minutes. Again, let's live in wrestling's not a work land for a minute. We don't know it's a work, okay? So you're telling me the last wrestler, and let's say like the first wrestler who started the match has like 10 points, all right? So you're telling me the wrestler who just came out with only 5 minutes left of the match now has to make up 10 points within 5 minutes in order to win.
Yeah.
That's my only problem with it is the time limit. Now, if it was 2 people start off 5-minute increments, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe make it an hour-long match. I don't know, something like that. Or like a little 45 minutes, something like that. Not 5 minutes after the last competitor comes out. That's my only problem with it. I'm interested to see it, to see how it works, but I just don't like that aspect of it.
Feels like it's we need to get everybody on the card now that Hunter has signed so many people. And so we're going to fucking do this and hope it works. I don't know how a convoluted concept like this works. It's basically King of the Mountain without a fucking ladder. Like, I'm not.
Instead of making up new matches, why don't you just like have a tournament? They rarely ever have tournaments. Like they have the King of the Ring every now and then, but
in the Dusty Cup?
And I guess there is the Dusty Cup as well. I don't know. It feels like AEW has way too many, and then WWE has like none.
Maybe that's why they don't want to oversaturate the market with tournaments.
Well, I can't blame them there. It feels like every month there's a new tournament in AEW for something stupid.
Yeah, but I mean, that's because it's AEW. That's because the guy booking it doesn't know how to fucking book his way out of wet paper bay. Fucking coke sniffing fuck.
There's a lot to unpack there, so.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack. Look at him.
Speaking of a lot to unpack, that leads us to our final story. Again, this this falls into that category. There's always seems to be a story like this that comes around every few months that like I just think that like okay, one person reported on it and we're just gonna move on. But no, this story kind of blew up. NWA recently had Hard Times 3. In the main event was Matt Cardona, oh god, Trevor Murdoch, and Tyrus for the NWA World Championship. And Tyrus ended up shocking the world, winning the NWA Championship, which I was like, right on, good for him. But I wish that was the end of the story. But apparently, a lot of people unhappy with that decision.
Yeah.
I mean, like again, I didn't think it was going to blow up that big. I mean, you know, Uncle Jim's in on it.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of publications are picking up on this about how they think it's just disgusting that Tyrus is their champion now, so forth and so forth. So what do you guys think?
Does it all have to do with those like rape allegations or whatever they are?
I don't
these
know.
things attributed to fucking Fox News, and I don't know how to take any of this. Like, I mean, the
'Cause-
NWA Championship doesn't hold much prestige right now to me anyway, considering somebody like fucking Trevor Murdoch has won it. I don't give a fuck what you say about that fucking flabby ass fuck face. It looks like you can fucking use a fucking 3 days of a fucking sunburn, let alone a tan.
What the hell did Trevor Murdoch do?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, God damn, what did he do? to
It's
you?
not that he did anything to me. I just don't buy him as a fucking champ.
I don't know. He really went to NWA and tore it up, man.
Who
Yeah.
has gone to NWA and tore it up? That's the you still get to wrestle for YouTube. Like, come on in. I'm the lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkin.
I'll admit, I'm not the biggest fucking NWA watcher, and I was never really the biggest Trevor Murdoch / Jethro Holiday fucking fan, but he went to NWA and fucking really worked his way up, man. I got to give him his props where props are due.
I still don't like looking at Tyrus and just like the way that he's been portrayed and not taking into consideration whatever his personal affairs are. I thought that he could be a good NWA champion, but yeah, everybody's like freaking out about it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So I don't know if it's just those allegations he had, but apparently they weren't that serious because he's still on Fox News.
Yeah. And I think
Fox
he got
News,
off
come
from that,
on.
too. The person
That's
the
Fox
woman who,
News. That's not an accurate summation there, pal.
I think the woman who made the allegations dropped the case too.
Yeah, there you go.
So like I don't know. I'm not that hurt.
It's one of those
I
things.
don't buy the former Funkasaurus as a world champ of anything. Except for maybe the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Here's another thing, though. They're claiming he's the largest NWA champion ever, which I don't think is true.
What about Haystacks Calhoun?
He was never NWA champ.
Never NWA champ.
Wasn't Giant Baba?
Giant Baba?
I don't know about weight. Probably taller. I don't think he was heavier, though.
All right. Well, there we go. That was the news I picked out. But I just want to mention, I didn't read the article, but I read this headline, and I just found it really fucking weird how this person was discussing this. So I'm going to read the headline to you and tell me if you think this is weird. Okay? Here's the headline. Bushwhacker Luke discusses Pete Dunne using the name Butch. Hey, I'm glad y'all saw what I saw with that.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm just like,
because
wait a
Pete
minute.
Dunne got to choose to use the name Butch. You flop.
No, I'm just like, no. Why is it Bushwhacker Luke discussing it?
Isn't Butch dead?
No, he's still alive.
Really?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's still alive.
Why wasn't he in the fucking?
It's not a question of like, oh, like it wasn't Butch's decision to use it. It's just like, why the fuck is Luke discussing it? Shouldn't it be Butch discussing this?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what bugged me about that headline. I didn't even click it because I was just like, all right, that's just weird. I was like, I gotta write this down. I gotta mention this to him. But there we go. Pretty slow couple weeks there with news and everything. And there is one other story that we can mention, but that has to wait for the pay-per-view. You guys know we like to wait for the pay-per-view to mention the other news there.
Oh, yeah.
So let's move on to It Came From eBay here. And I think Shelby's up by like 50 points now or something.
Still managing to pull in points when he's not even here.
Yeah.
All the time now.
Shelby's just going to be out there killing family members now just so he can get ahead on points.
Oh, hey.
I don't think I have to go that far. Jesus.
Fuck.
Because it is, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 23 to Nick, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 32 to Shelby. All right, so let me get some.
I'm not beating you by 10.
Well, I guess I ain't fucking getting close this week, so.
You never know. Not with that attitude.
I can't. 3 points on top of what I have isn't going to come close. The fuck are you talking about?
Hey, if you keep sweeping them week after week, you'll get there.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I gotta take off next week.
Until he's not here the next week, and it's like, oh, fuck, here we go again.
Yeah, because the rules change when the other person's not here. So
all of a sudden, I lose when Shelby's not here.
You're the one that keeps picking the cheapest fucking one.
Yeah, but I mean, fuck, it sounds
you still
the
get
most
3
expensive.
options. I don't know. I heard some of those, and I was like, I don't even know how you thought that was the most expensive.
Hey, man, look, I'm not gonna.
I don't even know how you thought that was the second most expensive.
Come on, that's not fair.
All right, here comes your first 3. Here, your first 3 are.
All right.
It is a 1999 empty WWF ice cream bar box. These were the famous. These are the famous WWF ice cream bars. They came in a box, which then came in plastic that you then unwrapped and ate. These were the Attitude Era ones. And these had like Stone Cold, The Rock, Sable, all them on there. It's just the box. That's it. That's all you get. No bag, nothing. Or is it the sealed Bad Street USA CD? That's right. The Fabulous Freebirds Bad Street USA CD. Or, yeah, let's go with this one. Or, there was Stone Cold Metal album, but did you know that there was a Stone Cold Country album as well? This is Stone Cold Country cassette, sealed. Which one of these 3 are going for the most expensive price on eBay?
The ice cream bar box.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Bad Street USA CD.
Points, Nick.
Damn.
Because that empty ice cream bar box is going for the price of $75.
Damn.
Yeah.
So expensive cardboard.
Yeah, let's go. Let me go to the beginning of my notebook here and see what I find. Or maybe not, because there's some shit up here. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, yeah, let's throw these in here again. All right, is it the 8 o'clock? Okay, is it the 2000 WWF Zippo lighter whip case? It is a Zippo lighter that features the WWF logo with the catchphrase, "Get it?" Question mark.
It was always a stupid catchphrase.
Or is it the 1992 foam Tatanka Tomahawk? These were the foam tomahawks that had Tatanka's logo and name on there. Or is it the item that stays on the shelf during sex? Is it the 1999 WCW Kevin Nash Frisbee sealed in the package?
Nash Frisbee.
Which one of these are going for the most expensive price on eBay?
Go with the Zippo.
Ooh, no points. It is actually the 1992 foam Tatanka Tomahawk going for the price of $55.
I'm just glad Nick didn't win.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Okay, here's some good stuff.
Right. Still 1-0-1 for this one, bitch.
It's true.
All right. Okay. Is it your last 3 here? Is it the 1997 Dennis Rodman Bad as I Wanna Be sealed action figure, which I have one of these? Or is it the 1991 Hulk Hogan safety target set? And in case Shelby doesn't remember what this is, it is a little foam target, and it has Hulk Hogan's face on there, and there's little points around it. Then you have Velcro balls, and you throw it at it. See how many points you get. Okay.
Yeah.
Or is it okay? Or is it the 1985 Rockin' Wrestling Battle of the Bands children's book that comes with stickers? It is a children's book that features the Rockin' Wrestling crew, and of course, it comes with stickers. Which one of these three are going for the most expensive price on eBay?
The Rock and Wrestling Children's book.
The action figure.
Points. Shelby.
Yes.
Because the Dennis
Let's
Rodman
get a
figure.
point.
The Dennis Rodman figure sealed in the package, which again I have one sealed in the package, going for the price of $125.
Wow.
It's a cool figure. All right, now we're gonna move on to our other game that likes to drive us crazy here. The 3-word dance, where we give each other 3 words and see if they relate to a wrestler in some way here. And as I continue my quest to go 3 for 3 here. So yeah, let's just let's go right forward here. Okay, your first 3 words are killer, psycho, marionette. Good luck.
Alexa Bliss.
No.
Bray Wyatt.
No.
That's too easy.
Yeah. Just had to get him out of the way.
Killer, psycho, marionette. I think tonight's going to be the night. I think tonight's 3 for 3 tonight.
Killer, psycho, marionette. Sid Vicious?
No.
James Mitchell?
No.
Chris Benoit?
No.
I don't know how marionette fits, but
He was a puppet for Satan to do his
oh,
killing.
sure. Okay.
Killer, psycho, marionette.
Raven?
No.
I don't think it's KPM either.
Nope.
Paul Ellering?
No.
Road Warrior Animal?
No.
Hawk?
No.
Roz?
No.
Heidenreich?
No.
All right, well, that takes a Legion of Doom. Sonny?
No.
Hint.
Your hint being micro.
Hornswoggle?
No. Killer, psycho, marionette. The hint being micro.
Darby Allin.
No.
M. KPMM. MMKP.
Didn't we just establish that it's not the initials?
Yeah. Doink the Clown.
No.
I'm fucking nothing.
Yeah, you got this one. What is it?
Puppet, the psycho dwarf.
Oh, fuck off.
Micro, midget wrestler. Marionette's another word for puppet. Puppet, the psycho dwarf. And sometimes he goes by Puppet, the killer psycho dwarf.
Fair
Don't bring
enough.
a gun to a knife fight.
Fucking WWA. Revolution.
Revolution.
Next 3 words. Last. Violin. Element.
LVE.
Last, violin, element.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman.
No.
Elias.
Sorry?
Elias.
No.
LV.
Wait, who is that fucking wrestler that had that violinist play him to the ring?
Maestro?
No.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
That's
No.
it. Oh, fuck. Last violin element. Oh, fuck.
Wow. Okay.
Big Dick Dudley.
No.
Okay.
Hint.
Better than you.
MJF.
Not quite.
CM Punk.
No.
What?
You were very close with MJF.
What?
Moxley?
No.
William Regal?
No.
Richard Holiday?
No. You're
Alexander
like
Hammerstone?
you're like 3 or 4 decades too far in the future.
Orville Brown.
No.
Roddy Piper?
No. You're getting there though.
Billy Graham?
No.
Who the fuck are you talking about? Buddy Rogers?
No.
Arnold Skolnick?
No.
Mikhail Skikluna?
No.
What?
Magnum TA?
No.
Nikita Koloff?
No.
Fuck.
Killer Kowalski?
No.
Gino Hernandez?
No. You're getting there. You're getting closer now.
Luthet? No, wait. Gino. Bruce
Last
Brody.
violin element. Ooh, you're still in the same place, but no.
Jose Gonzalez.
Nope.
Jose Lothario?
No.
Insert Von Erich first name here.
Yes.
Okay.
Lance Von
Kevin
Erich.
Von Erich.
Lance Von Erich is correct.
Yes!
Last violin element being LVE, and
you
better
son
than
of
you
a
because
bitch!
MJF is playing him.
You so fuck you.
I didn't expect that to go on. Honestly, I expected somebody to say Lacey Von Erich first, and if
You
somebody
fuck
did, I was gonna take it, but
Okay. You fucking asshole. Okay, so next 3 words: color, eye, submarine.
Gunther,
No.
Terry Funk.
No.
My eye.
My eye! My eye!
Color, eye, submarine.
It's not, but Ember Moon?
No.
Okay, I was thinking the color contact lens.
Malachi Black.
No.
Submarine? Fucking Ringo Starr?
No.
Is it
You
any
know,
of the Beatles?
No, not any of the Beatles, but you're on the right track with like you're kind of diving into the Yellow Submarine of the Beatles.
Cuckoo Cuckoo, let's go.
Bray Wyatt.
No.
Yeah.
Color, eye, submarine.
Emi Sakura. Fuck, they're twins.
No.
Hint.
Hint. World.
World.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt.
I already said Bray Wyatt.
Oh. Husky Harris.
No.
Axel Mulligan.
No, this is the same fucking guy.
The Fiend.
Color, eye, submarine. Hint being world.
I can't even. Submarine is throwing me so fucking off. I can't even.
I know, eh?
Relates to the Beatles. Come on.
Yellow. Is it Snitsky?
No, it's not Snitsky.
Snitsky.
Yellow Eye. Yellow Eye Submarine. Yellow.
Don't focus so much on yellow.
Beatles. Sergeant Pepper.
No.
Sergeant Slaughter.
No.
Oh, that'd been good. Okay, I got nothing.
Yeah, me too.
I can't get there.
Blue Meanie.
What?
Blue Meanie. So the character Blue Meanie was named after the character Blue Meanie. It was after the character Blue Meanie in Yellow Submarine by the Beatles, like the movie. And then, of course, the eye because of his black eye, because of JBL from ECW One Night Stand. Color, blue, you know?
Yeah. Interesting.
Blue World Order.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right. Your next three are Saturday, after, Sunday. Oh, no. I lied. That's not the word. I'm sorry.
What?
That's not it. It's Saturday, after, today.
Oh, it's still.
Michael Cole.
No.
Jim Ross.
No.
Okay.
You're going for Spanish announce team.
Anyway, I mean, it was worth a shot.
Yeah. This is just funny. Perry Saturn.
No.
Saturday after today. Saturday 6. X-Pac?
No. Saturday after today.
Saturday after today. After Saturday today. Today's Saturday after. That makes no sense.
Does it, though? Oh, okay, I get it. We get bitter Nick tonight. All right, I get it.
Today. Hint.
Tag team.
Tag team.
New Day.
No.
Nah, fuck. See, I was thinking it and I didn't say it.
The Spanish announce team.
Damn it!
Oh my god, it was that.
Shelby said it,
Fuck's
my
sake.
fucking mouth dropped. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna get there. And then y'all just went off. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna get there. And then, fuck, yeah, Jose and Joel Maximo, the fucking SAT. God damn it. So close.
That was just a wild guess. That wasn't even going on that.
I was joking. I didn't think that was what it was going to be. Oh, all right.
And SAT, those are the initials. Saturday after today.
Yeah. Next three words. 10, chair, pinnacle.
Sean Spears.
Yeah.
There you go.
I couldn't even turn my paper over to write that shit down.
Cross. Enclosure. 5.
5?
Yeah.
Enclosure. Cross, enclosure. Drew McIntyre?
No.
That's what I was going to go with, too.
Is it ship cross?
No.
Okay. 5. Cross. Closure. 5. Okay, enclosure has to mean a cage. Or a cell, something like that. Cross. Is it Bray Wyatt?
Sandman.
No.
Seth Rollins.
No.
Raven.
No.
Kurt Angle?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Hint.
Hint being coalition.
Did Tyson Tomko?
No.
Is it Christian?
There you go. Christian Cage. So an enclosure, cage, cross is a symbol of Christianity. 5-second pose.
Yeah.
You get what I'm going for here.
Fuck, I cannot believe you got SAT. I thought I was getting 3 for 3 tonight.
Coalition. The Christian coalition, you know. Fuck your 3 for 3.
Oh, damn it, I had it too, man. All right. Your last 3 are Nay, Direction, Joseph.
NDJ.
And the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Nay, Direction, Joseph. Damien Sandow.
No.
Nay, Direction, Joseph. Enzo Amore.
No.
Booker T.
No.
NJD. JDN.
No.
Nay.
Nay, Direction, Joseph.
Hint.
Man, I have a feeling if I say this, it's just gonna give it away. Fuck. All right. Conga.
No Way Jose.
Damn it.
Oh,
Another
yeah.
way
Direction.
for no. Direction is another way for way. Joseph, Jose. Fuck. I knew if I said Conga, it was gonna give it away.
All right. My last 3. Protector. Savior. Conqueror.
Brock Lesnar.
No.
Seth Rollins.
No.
Karrion Kross.
No. This could fit for a lot of people.
Protector, Savior, and what?
Conqueror.
PSC.
That's what I was thinking. I got nothing for that. But I don't know. I didn't think LBE was anything.
Protector. Savior.
Protector, Savior, Conqueror.
Paul Heyman.
No.
I don't think you'd go this deep, but is it Xia Li?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I'd be surprised if you could pick Xia Li out of a lineup.
I probably couldn't.
Protector, Savior.
I just thought of a better hint for this. Here we
Hint.
go. Columbus.
Columbus. Brian Christopher.
Nope.
Is it The Miz?
Nope.
Is it Dolph Ziggler?
Nope.
CD.
Is it Nick Nemeth?
No.
Wow.
Columbus.
I have nothing.
Either Columbus, Ohio, Christopher Columbus.
Nick was very close earlier.
Scotty Tuati.
No.
No.
Wait.
No.
Ohio.
No.
And
He's thinking now.
God, we're rusty tonight.
Yeah, no shit.
Except for mine. Y'all got two.
What are the words again? Sorry.
Protector, savior, and conqueror. And then your hint being Columbus.
Is it Paul Burchill?
Nope.
Chris Nowinski?
Nope.
No.
You're on the right track.
Oh, fuck.
Maven?
Nope.
Kenny King?
Nope.
It's not Brian.
Idiot.
Scott? No. Rikishi?
No.
Maven.
No.
I just said Maven!
You're so close. You're so close.
Jamie Noble?
Al Snow!
No, I will tell you, Christopher Columbus is the hint, basically.
Christopher Columbus. Fuck. Oh,
Protector, savior, and conqueror.
John Morrison.
Damien Sandow?
Nope.
No. R-Truth.
No.
I got nothing.
Damn it. Fuck. Yeah, Brian.
No.
Brian Myers. No. I got nothing. Fuck.
Chris Hero.
No.
How the fuck were we close with Maven and
Fuck.
shit?
No, with Christopher Columbus, and he kept saying Chris's.
Oh.
Because, yeah.
Well, I kept saying, like, tough enough people, and you're like, you're so close.
I was
You're
talking
close.
to Nick. I was talking to Nick.
Well, you didn't specify.
You suck.
God damn it, Shelby, you suck.
Fuck. I would have got there too. I just fucking was like, wait, what?
I said Christopher Columbus is the hint.
Well, I was wrong that there were so many heroes that
Well,
was
that doesn't
like,
help. Christopher Columbus was a land stealer. That didn't fucking help us.
His first
That's
name
a
is
hero
Chris.
right there, pal.
That is a hero. That is a hero.
Columbus Day, bitch. And I'm Canadian, and I even know that. Like,
Well, just because we celebrate somebody doesn't make him a hero.
I mean,
I don't know how the fuck
celebrating
you
them.
discover. How the fuck you discover something when somebody's already there?
you pick it out and you just say, all right.
That's like if I were to come to
now.
Canada and just like, oh, I
Bang.
discovered this place, eh?
This is mine now. Bang. That's all you have to do.
Well, I mean, he did make a deal with them in the beginning. It just was kind of a
That's
shitty
it. We're not here to discuss history. Come on.
Join
man.
us next week on our new podcast, History Talk.
one.
All right, so the last three words, fucking violence, driver, heart.
Rikishi?
No.
Violence, driver, heart.
Andre the Giant?
No.
Tim White?
No.
Harvey Whippleman?
No.
Mm. Jerry Lawler?
No.
Driver. Ron Simmons.
No.
Fuck.
Harley Race?
No.
You said Tim White, right?
Yeah.
Driver, violence, heart.
Hart. H-A-R-T or H-E-A-R-T?
H-E-A-R-T.
Yeah. Is it Big Dick Dudley?
No.
Hint.
House.
Malachi Black?
No.
Brody King?
No.
Buddy Matthews?
No.
All right. Julia Hart?
No.
Alistair Black?
No.
Swerve Strickland.
No.
Oh, I forgot about that one. House.
Page.
No.
Oh, that was good. Fuck, I think Nick's gonna go 3 for 3 tonight, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I got nothing.
Yeah, fuck it. I got nothing.
Tommy Dreamer. Heart and
House
Soul
of
of
Power.
ECW, innovator of violence, House of Hardcore, the Dreamer Driver.
Damn.
All right, so that was a 3-word dance, and we're gonna move on to our review of 8 of AEW's Full Gear. But before we get to that, I want to give a quick shout out to the great people over at MoviesRUSA.net, where you can head on over and find yourself a great hard to find TV show or a hard to find movie that has either never been released on physical media or hasn't been released on physical media in quite a long time. And you can pick that up on Blu-ray, or you can get it on DVD by special request for movies only. Can't do it for TV shows. And they have a great selection over there. Almost 3,000 titles. You can pick up game shows. You can pick up wrestling events. You can pick up movies, TV shows. Like I said, they have it. Anything you can shake a stick at. And for some reason, if you look through all the 3,000 titles there and you can't find something you want, shoot him an email. Say, hey, I'm looking for this. He's more than happy to look it up. And if he can get it, he can get it for you. Slap it on disc, give it to you for a great price. And if the price just isn't great enough for you, you can use our checkout code, which is 3-way. The word, not the number. Believe it or not, that's actually starting to become an issue where people think it's the number, not the word. It's actually the word 3, THREE, way at Movies Are USA. Use that at checkout, and you're going to get a tremendous discount. Stop crinkling the goddamn paper!
I'm sorry.
Where you can get a great discount at 50% on your entire purchase at MoviesRUSA.net. You can get great titles such as the entire 1984 season of Press Your Luck. You can get Hardcore Pawn from True TV, plus recently released movies such as Terrifier 2, Where the Crawdads Sing, many, many more. Or almost, I think they have, last I checked, 2,930 titles to choose from. So head on over to MoviesRUSA.net, pick you up a title today. Use our checkout code 3-way. Save yourself 50% today. And don't worry, international listeners, we haven't forgotten about you. The people over in Canada and France and the United Arab Emirates, we know you're listening. In America, if you spend over $50, you're going to get free shipping. And even if you don't spend $50, you're only going to pay $5 shipping, which is a great deal. But international, I know what you're thinking. Do they ship international? Yes, they do. The only thing that we ask, or they ask, I don't work for them. The only thing that they ask, whether you spend $5 or $50 or $100, is that you pay the exact shipping price, because as we all know, it is expensive to ship overseas or out of the country, because Canada's not really overseas. They're right above us. Just pay the exact shipping cost, and you can get whatever movie or TV show you desire. Head on over to moviesarusa.net today, pick up what you're looking for, and save 50% on your purchase. All right. Now that I've had my aneurysm for the evening, we can review. See, that's a situation where I'm just like, I hear it, but I was like, I'll just keep going. I'll keep going. But then it just gets to a point where I'm just like, God damn it!
It was funny.
AEW Full Gear. The first pay-per-view without CM Punk. The first pay-per-view sans the brawl out here. Tony Schiavone / Jim Ross, Excalibur, and Taz on commentary here tonight. So the first match of the evening, steel cage match. Jungle Boy taking on Luchasaurus. And the first thing I wrote down here, to me, this just feels like splitting up Enzo and Cass again. It just feels really unnecessary.
Yep.
Okay. Luchasaurus pressed Jack Perry into the cage harder than Karrion Kross, pressed Drew into it. Yep, it's an AEW show stuff to take a shot at Kross. Great throw into the cage by Luchasaurus. Like, he tossed Jack Perry through the ropes. And I mean, like, Jack Perry didn't hold on to anything. He took it like a champ. It was good.
That's scary because their fucking cage doesn't fit tight to the ring. So there's space, so you fall in between. Like, that can't be safe. I don't know.
It may not be safe, but it still it looks good though.
I don't like their cage matches. I don't like their cages.
Nice crucifix bomb into the cage by Luchasaurus. Sweet choke slam off the top into the burning hammer. And then, Christian Cage steals the key from the referee, right?
That was gold.
He gets caught. So like they're like, all right, you're out of here and everything. And Jim Ross says on commentary, don't hurt his arm. And then there's a pause. He's like, all right, maybe a little. I thought that was good.
Yeah.
At first, when the weapons came in, I was just like, fuck. Really? Do we need weapons here? Is the cage? But I will say, I saved this for the end, but I'll say it right now. I will say they didn't go too crazy with it. Like, it wasn't like, okay, now every spot we're going to do is going to rely on these chairs. So
right.
I did kind of like that. They used it like once or twice, maybe 3 times, and they're like, all right, fuck the chairs. We're done with them. You know? But I did like the Destroyer off the chair. That was fantastic. And then the sliced bread off the top. I thought
that was pretty cool.
Wow, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Jack Perry rubbing his hand in his blood and then slapping Luchasaurus. I just wrote down blood slap. I thought that was good. Good finish. The only question I have coming out of this match is, the only place to go for Jack Perry is up from here, but the question is what's next for Luchasaurus? I have a feeling he's going to go down a big Cass scenario here, minus to not listening to management and getting fired type of thing.
Yeah.
But overall, I enjoyed the match. It was a good start to the pay-per-view. I give it 4 stars.
I'm going to drop it down to 3.5 simply because the cage was made to look like it didn't need to be there. They end up outside the cage. There's no escape from the cage, but they end up outside the cage just to get weapons. It's the only thing that bothered me about this. I had this at 4, but I have to drop it down to 3.5 for the reason being is that it wasn't executed like a cage match should have been. Yes, it was the right winner, and yes, I liked a lot about what went on between the two. But at the same time, the utilization of outside the cage versus why the cage was there to begin with, that just took away a lot.
But at least they didn't spend like half the match on the outside of the cage and shit.
Okay, fine, but still.
What do you think, Shelby?
I was actually enjoying this match, and I enjoyed Christian grabbing the key because I thought he was going to go in there and get a beatdown on Jungle Boy. And then when he got taken away, I realized that the only reason they opened the door was so that they could bring weapons in. And JR had a great line on commentary right at this spot, too. And he said, the structure of our almighty cage has gone straight to hell. That door is not supposed to be open, ladies and gentlemen. As many of you may know, it was like a little wink and nod at the camera. Like, yeah, this is fucking stupid. the fucking table spot at the end took forever for fucking Jungle Boy to actually get up there and do the fucking slam. It just made
And then he
Lucha look
almost
fucking
beefed it.
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he almost fucked it up. I hated to see this cage match turn into what it was going to be. Fucking hated it. I'm gonna hate this pay-per-view. 0 out of 5.
Really, 0?
Yeah, I fucking hated it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, they ruined it, especially when they went to the outside and stuff. I was just done.
Well, again, like I told Nick, it's not like a cage match where like they were fighting, then they got outside and fought in the crowd for 5 minutes, fought on the ramp, then made it back to the cage.
They shouldn't have went to the outside to begin with. Somebody should have locked that door before they had a chance.
Okay, but think of it this way. Christian got the door open, all right? So Jungle Boy went after him. Security came out, got rid of Christian. Luchasaurus chases Jungle Boy. Bam, 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 beat down. And yeah, he grabbed the weapons and shit, whatever. But then
why be concerned about the fact that the cage door is open? You can't win by escape from the cage.
Exactly, though. But
and the refs were pulling Christian Cage away when Jungle Boy went out. He was already out of there.
But still, Jungle Boy went to piece of cage too. Because Luchasaurus is the proxy.
Yeah.
That's the only reason Luchasaurus is in this match because Christian Cage is hurt.
Right.
He might as well be in the Big Brother house when he's used as the proxy, for fuck's sakes. The poor bastard.
I don't know. I think the 0 is a little. I know another 0 is coming up here in a minute, but I think the 0 for this one's a little too.
You know what? Just to make you happy, because I'm not going to make you happy with the next one. I'll give it a 1.
That's a little bit much to think it's going to make him happy. Oh, there you go, bitch.
I just think a 0 is too
Basically,
harsh.
let's move on to the next segment. Like,
fair enough.
I just think it's too harsh for this.
I also didn't like that they made Luchasaurus tap out. You're like brand new big monster heel dude is just now tapped out.
I did find that a little weird.
Yeah, you know, not to mention he put it through a table and then had to lock in the fucking submission.
Yeah, I think the elbow to the table should have been, but maybe they had to call an audible because he almost beefed it.
Maybe, I don't know. It still looks good enough.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that Lucha had to sit there for ages.
Coming up next here is the Trios Championship match. Death Triangle taking on the returning Elite. And I'll say right now, 5-star entrance for the Elite. I don't know what it was.
I loved that entrance. Yeah. That was fucking great.
Carry on my wayward son. Just judge the fucking entrance. What'd you think of the entrance, Shelby?
Not watching a second of this match. Fuck the scumbag EVPs. Would have hated it anyway. I didn't even give it a rating. Didn't watch a second.
That's too bad.
No, it's
I gave perfect. That match fucking. Hang on a minute here. Let me make sure.
I wish you could see my face right now.
4. I gave it 4 stars. I couldn't give it 5 just because fuck the EVPs. But this match was fucking wonderful. The Elite really fucking showed why they should have been in the match, and like the fucking Carry On Wayward Son entrance is wonderful. The fucking I enjoyed this, but more so than what I thought I would. Now, granted, I'm not sure how I feel about the new developments coming out of Dynamite in this pay-per-view. Now, this is the best of 7 series, and given that Omega and the Young Fucks mocked CM Punk. See,
I think they're
what I'm going to say is that I think this is going to turn into a work. Like the MJF situation started off as a shoot and then turned into a work. I think the situation between the Elite and CM Punk is going to turn into a work where the Elite win the best of 7 series and fucking CM Punk and FTR challenge the Elite.
No.
I just think the 7 is too much. I think they should have at least did 5.
I could have done better with 5, I think. The 7's a bit too much, especially because now that Death Triangle has won 2, they're obviously not going to win it.
I think if they're going to
do the come from behind.
I think if they're going to do best of 7, they need to throw some other matches in it. Throw a ladder match in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe a cage or something like that. I don't know.
I could see that.
Change it up.
This match, 4 stars. I really enjoyed this more so than I thought I would. I loved the fucking Elite entrance. That's probably the best thing I'll ever say about the fucking those 3.
Yeah.
But I fuck it. Yeah. No.
5-star just for the entrance alone. The fuck CM Punk chant, I'm pretty sure would have made Shelby happy if he heard it. Nice flip through by Pac. He did like this nice flip through. Nice sequence by Phoenix and Nick. They did this nice little sequence of moves there. It was pretty good. And then the Bucks and I believe Lucha Brothers, I believe it was, did a nice quad kip up and double super kicks. That was pretty sweet. Then they did a cool triple drop kick to Omega. And then they did an awesome diving nut kick, which I thought was pretty cool. I was like, he jumped off the top for a nut kick. I'm like, come on. That was great. Then there was a sweet wheelbarrow face buster. What did I fuck Nick? Oh yeah, fuck Nick and Cornette. Omega is great. That's what I wrote down.
Oh.
Because you two are so critical of Omega. The DDT on the apron. Oh, I forgot which Jackson had did it, but like I don't know if you heard him. He said, "I'll see you in hell" when he did it. I thought it was kind of funny. Nice V trigger. Oh yeah, nice V trigger dodge into the German by Pac. Like he went for the V trigger and Pac just did it so fluently where he just got out of the way and hit Omega with a fucking German. I thought it was great. Now they did a triple tombstone spot, the Elite, which in theory would have looked really cool if there wasn't a tombstone in the previous match. And this is where I think, like, so, you know, we talked about this a little in the group chat. I think some restructuring of this card, and I don't mean by participants, I just think some reordering of the matches would have did this show a little bit more better. I was like, why the fuck is this match going on second? I can understand putting the cage match on first, you know, get the crowd hot. Yeah. You know, but then putting this match on second? I didn't get it. That's why I was just like, okay, the tombstone spot in the cage match, sweet, that's a cool spot. Then there was a triple tombstone spot in this match. I'm like, see, that would be cool if fucking we just didn't see a tombstone spot in the last match. Then there was a nice double dive by the Lucha Brothers, and the finish is real cool because now they got this whole, you know, Pac is, you know, trying to make Phoenix and I guess just Phoenix. I guess Penta's all for it. Phoenix a bad guy, you know, using the hammer and shit. I would have gave it 5 stars as well, but I docked it 0.5 point for the triple tombstone spot. You know, so 4.5 stars. Was that your entire review, Shelby, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Didn't watch a second of it. From the time that Death Triangle walked out, I knew it was going to happen, so.
You knew they would retain?
Well, I mean, I didn't really care about the result. I knew what the match was going to be.
I feel like you did care about the result, though.
I didn't.
I feel like you're the CM Punk camp.
Well, I am, but they're 2 tag teams that don't matter.
Well,
so I don't
Death Triangle does, so I bet
no. No, they don't.
Death Triangle's fucking great.
No, they're not.
Okay. Coming up next is I guess you could call it undisputed TBS Championship. Jade Cargill taking on Nyla Rose. And I will say this. Usually, you know, whether it be WWE, AEW, TNA, whatever fucking pay-per-view I'm watching, if I have to watch it on replay, I'm usually like, fuck the video packages. Don't care. You know, more than likely, I know the story going into it, so fuck it, don't care. But AEW's video packages, short, sweet, to the point. They're like fucking 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes tops.
Yeah.
You know? And it's just usually Tony Schiavone, Renee Paquette, or Paquette, however you say her fucking name.
Paquette.
However you fucking say. And fucking maybe Tony Schiavone, Renee, and Excalibur. Those 3 talking about the fucking seriousness of the match. A couple clips from the previous weeks. Boom, you're done. That's it. You know, WWE, you got to have like a whole movie trailer and shit and like fucking 9 years of build up for the fucking match and shit. Like, fuck, just get me there. You know? So I like AEW's video packages, and this was a perfect example.
The video package was much better than the match. 2 stars for Jade versus Nyla. It was mostly shit.
I guess I'm going to be going last tonight. Shelby, what do you think?
Yeah, it's obvious in a lot of the women's matches that they're teaching the women how to do the moves, but they don't.
Aubrey Edwards looks like she fucking put her makeup on with a fucking leaf blower.
Oh, wait till you hear my review. Go ahead.
But they don't teach them how to work and like do the stuff in between the moves. This match was especially slow and botchy. Thank God it's over. 1 out of 5.
Wow. Why the fuck is Marina Shafir running around with Rose? Did I miss something? Okay.
Probably.
There we go.
She's her like partner or some shit. I don't fucking know.
And then I wrote this because I'm watching it on my computer, so like I'm taking notes and everything, and I wrote down this note. Good to see Aubrey not looking like a whore tonight. Right?
She looked like a fucking clown.
Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Nice pump kick by Jade on the floor. And then they showed a close-up of Aubrey, and then I wrote down, I take back that comment about Aubrey.
Yeah, she looked like a goddamn
She
clown.
looked like she put her makeup on with a fucking leaf blower.
Once I saw the close-up, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
$5 in a bag of milk there, sugar.
I just kept thinking.
Yeah, because like from a distance, when they showed it from a distance, I was like, finally, she doesn't look like a fucking whore tonight, man. Then they showed like a close up of her, like doing a count or something. I was like, yikes, I take that back.
Her face, and I don't think this is her normal face. I think the makeup does it, but her face is so pale, and then her lips are just so red and like giant. It's
because she puts on so much fucking makeup.
But like, why? I
don't know. She looks. I mean, if you've ever seen her with just light makeup,
yeah,
she looks fine. She looks great.
Fucking makeup.
She's a pretty looking
with a leaf blower. She's a fucking referee. She doesn't need to look like a fucking sideshow hooker.
Exactly. You know?
I'll agree
if you've
though.
Ever seen her,
I paid
like,
$5 in the parking lot of the county fair. Like hooker, like fuck.
Go to like AEW.
Does anybody have change for a nickel?
Go to AEW's like first shows and everything and look at Aubrey. She's a pretty lady in the ring. But then like as the shows progress and shit, she gets like more and more whorish. Oh, I'm sorry. No, wait a minute. Let me put that in Shelby's terms. She gets more and more horses.
Wow. Wow. Good one.
We get that. Y'all at home don't get it.
Oh, horses.
All 20 of y'all, because we're complete failures. Great power bomb by Jade.
Fucking sniffing your own farts.
Great power bomb by Jade. The fact that she was able to pick her up with ease like that, I thought was good. The fans were kind of dead for this match because I think again this is one of the times that I think this another time where like this match should have been put on later because this match was put in a really bad spot.
Yeah,
coming off the elite match. I think what match was it? Because I would have put something different here. What was it? I think it was Sting and Jay Lethal. Sting and Darby Allin versus Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. I would have put here instead. That's just me personally. But the fans woke up when Nyla Rose used Jay Cargill's own move. They woke up for that.
Yeah.
The match was in a bad spot. This was decent. I will say, people have heard us review AEW before, and like, I'm a big supporter of Jay Cargill. And Nyla Rose for that matter. I think they're both great athletes. This was just one of those times where like they thought they had something, like, oh, we're gonna put these two together and it's gonna work. It was like when they put I think it was Nyla Rose and Chris Statlander, where they're like, oh, we're gonna put these two together and it's gonna fucking work, and it just did not work. Yeah. It was like A for effort, C- for execution. I like some of the spots in there, so that's why I was going to give it a 2.5. But because I like some of the shit in there, I give it a 3.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right. Coming up next here is the Ring of Honor World Championship 4-way. Chris Jericho, Claudio Castagnoli, Sammy Guevara. Who am I missing?
Bryan Danielson.
Thank you. Oh yeah, and like, okay, by this match, I got tired of Excalibur saying this. I don't think Excalibur understands what standing room only means.
No.
He kept saying, "Oh, it's standing room only in here tonight."
That little sugar plum doesn't understand.
Yeah, standing room only means it's a room where it's no chairs. You don't get to sit down. You just stand and watch shit. There's clearly chairs in this arena. Okay. Cool flapjack into a crab. Fuck you, Sammy chant. There was a cool sign. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was a sign that said "Hold number 712 armbar."
Oh yeah.
I thought that was great. I was like, that's a great fucking sign. Sammy landing on his feet from a Rana, I thought that was fucking incredible. And then he hit it, and then going into a C4 or Spanish Fly, whatever you want to call it, sequence was just fantastic. I thought it was good. Then there was a nice code breaker counter. Good false finish by Sammy. Great false finish by Daniel Bryan when he hit that knee on Claudio. I was just like, oh shit. I like this match way better than I thought it was. Because like on paper, I really had no interest. I don't think Chris Jericho's ROH champion should be happening right now.
No.
Again, I'm not a big follower of Ring of Honor, and I never really claimed to be, and I never really was. But, and again, I understand it's under the AEW umbrella right now, but I really just don't think that Chris Jericho should be Ring of Honor champion right now.
No, and why is he the 8?
The Ocho, because he's won 8 world titles.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was confused why he was the 8.
Yeah. But I like this match better than I thought it did, so I gave it 3 3/4 stars.
Match of the night.
Really?
For me, much better than what I expected it to be. I don't like how much emphasis they put on Ring of Honor on AEW TV.
Mm-hmm.
I also don't like how it's going to be known as AEW Presents Ring of Honor. I think that just cheapens the whole brand as it is, cheapens the titles even more. They're already featured too much on AEW TV. Chris Jericho has no business being the champion, but I will say that given all the lingering issues with the background of this match, the 4 of them definitely put on that match of the fucking night. Sammy did much better than what I expected him to do, even though he needs to keep his tongue in his fucking mouth. Fuck. He sticks out his tongue, and I just want to take a pliers and rip it out and feed it to him, the fucking asshole. His wife looks like she's fucking 12. Fuck. But yeah, 4.5. Match of the night.
What do you think, Shelby?
I'm starting to get sick of Judas. And I think the reason why is they're showing shots of people singing the theme for the guy who wants to destroy the legacy of Ring of Honor. He's supposed to be the big heel. And they're like, yeah, kill Ring of Honor. Great. Perfect. I'm not a big fan of these.
Fuck him. He shouldn't be destroying Ring of Honor, but this song rocks.
Yeah.
This song is funky.
They actually, I'm not a big fan of the 4-way matches the way they do them. I like it better when it's tag elimination kind of thing. And I think this could have worked really well, being that they're in 2 different factions. They could have done an elimination style and made it into a tag match, but they already did 2 tag matches on fucking Dynamite, so it wouldn't have really worked. Claudio and Daniel Bryan are supposed to be part of the wrestling faction, right? Yet they're doing all these sports entertainment spots in this match, from the uppercuts and the elbows and the weird corner spots where they're running back and forth, turning their back on their opponents. It doesn't make sense. The double single leg crap looked like shit.
I thought that was kind of cool.
No, it looked fucking weird. Yeah, didn't like it. Didn't want to see it again. I think my biggest takeaway from this match is the crowd absolutely hates Ring of Honor. 1 out of 5.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm fucking harsh on this one, I'll tell you.
I don't think they hate Ring of Honor. I just think this is the only place they have to display it right now. So it's just like, it's like, WWE, when they were going to do WCW as a brand, they're just like, okay, we only have Raw right now to display WCW, so that's why they did Bagwell and Booker T, WCW title and everything, and yeah, it blew up in their face, but that's all they had at the time.
Yeah, but they're actively cheering the guy who wants to destroy the company. So the fans hate Ring of Honor. He wants to destroy the legacy of it.
I mean, yeah, if you really break it down like that. All right, coming up next is the match that I was most excited for.
My fucking God.
I was so excited for this match. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, taking on a returning Saraya after a 5-year absence. And I got to tell you, after all my excitement for the match, it fucking did not live up to a single bit of it.
No,
Saraya clearly has ring rust. Britt Baker didn't know how to deal with it. Saraya looked really sloppy, and it made me wish she hadn't have tried to come back to the ring to begin with. I had it at 3. I'm relegating it to 2.5. This just was not good.
Hey, Nick, why don't you go ahead with your review?
I just did.
Yeah, I know. That was the point. I wasn't even fucking done with the sentence
Figured
yet.
I would get over
Here's
quick.
my review. What do you think, Shelby?
Well, they might as well have pissed in Saraya's mouth while they were at it. The way this match was built
says hello.
The way this match was built from the beginning to, Saraya's coming back and Britt Baker all of a sudden is trying to turn into a babyface where she was the original member of AEW and, she's the reason that AEW exists and all this other shit. And then they come in and they just made Saraya look like a bitch. It's no wonder that Britt Baker won the match, though. I mean, we all know who she's with and who he's aligned to, right?
Win.
Or sorry,
Saraya won.
Saraya won. But there's
what pay-per-view did you watch?
There's fuck, now I lost my train of thought.
Wow. We're still looking for people to fund Kickstarter campaign. Wow, the Ric Flair story.
Shelby just turned off the pay-per-view and just put on like fucking, like the Page's old pay-per-views from WWE just to watch that.
See, and like you could tell, like from the time Baker came out, she was the babyface. They somehow turned her into the babyface in this whole thing, even though Saraya's making a comeback.
When you say that, I don't think it's they as in AEW. I just think it's the fans doing that.
It is, but it's the way that AEW portrayed her. They portrayed her as the babyface because this is an ex-WWE person coming in here and taking somebody else's spot. And that's what they're trying to do. That's what the 3 EVPs are trying to do. And it's why they made Saraya look like shit. 0 out of 5.
I don't think it's them trying to, because, Saraya, whatever. The porno bitch, whatever.
Yeah.
She, claims that Britt Baker's not really a star. And I think her defense of that is saying like, hey, I'm AEW's like homegrown talent. I don't think that was just like, hey, I'm your babyface, love me. I think that's just her. I think that's just her saying like, bitch, who the fuck are you, and who am I?
Yeah,
that's
what I always got from that.
That's not what I got from it.
I
feel like they should have just pissed in Saraya's mouth and got done with. She won the match, but she looked like shit.
But Xavier Woods and Brad Maddox took turns at that. So,
I don't think did they piss in her mouth? I don't think they pissed.
Hey, we don't know for sure. Not on video.
Fair enough.
I will say, I don't really talk about a lot of
they spit roasted that on video.
I don't really talk about a lot of AEW themes I like, but Britt Baker's is actually one I really like. I just love that theme, and then that the doctor will see you now. I like that. I did like the psych out by Saraya, like she actually hurt her neck again. I did like that. I thought that was pretty good. That power bomb off the top was kind of sketch. They had a lot of mistiming issues here, and again, I could kind of maybe rack that up to ring rust. Saraya needs some fucking work.
She does.
I know she's been away for 5 years, and it's good that she was able to get cleared and come back. Awesome for her. I was really looking forward to this. Like when she announced that she was cleared and going against somebody of the caliber of Britt Baker, I'm like, this is gonna be fucking dope, man. And it so was not. After talking about it, I had 2.5. I have to go to 2. I can't give it a 2.5 because like I was so looking forward to it, and Britt Baker was trying to make it look good, and again, just did not. I was really excited for this, and it just really, like, my expectations were at a 10, and I got like a fucking 3 out of it. It was like that girl saying like, "Hey, come over and we're gonna fuck," and then you get there and she just makes dinner.
Hey, nothing wrong with a sandwich.
I know, but
I'm down.
All right. Coming up next is the 3-way dance TNT Championship match: Wardlow versus Samoa Joe versus apparently Willie Hobbs. Because that's all they kept referring to him at first was Willie Hobbs on commentary. That's why I just wrote down Willie Hobbs ? Great agility by Wardlow. When he did that, you would have thought fucking Jim Ross cummed in his fucking pants. Like he's never seen that before. Oh yeah, Hobbs did this fucking shoulder block on the floor that I was just like, damn, he shoulder blocked that guy. I forgot who it was. I think it was Joe. Shoulder blocked his soul out of his fucking. Yeah. Powerhouse Hobbs was using a spine buster as a finish. Put away Ricky Starks not once, not twice, but 3 times. They killed that finish on the pay-per-view. And I think the wrong person won. Didn't really dig it. 2.5 stars. I think this is one of those ones that I'm just like, you could have just had this on Dynamite all day today.
I'm moving this to 2.5 stars from actually 4 because when I first watched it, I was like, oh, this was all right. But I have to move it to 2.5 because the wrong guy won the fucking. There's too much about this that looking back at it just was out of place. They could have saved it for Dynamite, especially if that was the result they were going with. So yeah, 2.5 on this one.
All right. Not only did Hobbs get choked out, but they killed Wardlow in the process. The only person who came out of this with any momentum is Samoa Joe. And I love Joe, but I don't think he really needed it. He definitely didn't need the TNT title. And if the excuse was to get Wardlow into the main event picture because of, the finish of the main event, he's not ready, and they haven't been setting him up for that. No. So there's... I don't understand.
That'd be pointless because considering what happens in the main event, he would just be the first sacrificial lamb.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think if they had done it right, they could have, but they have not built Wardlow right at all. He's it's been terrible.
Regardless of the build, fuck it, if you're listening to this podcast, you know what the fuck happened. So, if the next pay-per-view is Wardlow versus MJF. If Revolution is MJF versus Wardlow, there's not a fucking person in the right mind that thinks Wardlow's going to go over.
Not now. If they built him right, they could have.
Maybe no. I don't think so.
I think he could have.
No, there's no way. After the MJF journey that he went on, there's no way he's going to lose in his possibly first title defense because he might have one on Dynamite or something.
Well, yeah, he does have one on Dynamite, but
Yeah, I just wasn't digging this. I just think they killed Hobbs' finish. I mean,
they killed him in general by choking him out.
That too.
Well, yeah.
And I don't think they killed Wardlow like you said because he didn't take the fall.
He still lost the match though.
He lost, but he didn't take the fall or anything. So I think that's how they're going to weasel their way out of that one.
This would have been better as Joe versus Wardlow and Wardlow going over. I think. I think that would have been.
I think it would have been better as Hobbs versus Wardlow. But Hobbs going over.
Also, the Joe and Wardlow feud is just really fucking dumb and bizarre too. Like Wardlow's just like, I want every belt, and Joe's just like, all right, now I'm gonna kick your ass. Why did you just be like, then challenge me? Like, I don't know. It just seemed like
you want every belt, not mine, Scooter.
Yeah, I don't know. He just didn't seem like he needed to absolutely just destroy him. It just feels like they created that tag team just so 2 weeks later he could turn on him.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, I think JR said on commentary, they weren't even together long enough to get a T-shirt. And then Excalibur's just like, Excalibur said, yeah, we pumped those out pretty quick around here.
That's a good line.
Coming up next is a match that fucking shocked me beyond belief. Sting and Darby Allin taking on Jay Lethal and The Last Outlaw.
Fuck Jeff this match.
Really?
Barely 2.
Why don't you go ahead?
That's being generous.
That it?
Fuck this match.
Okay.
Jeff Jarrett does not belong on my fucking TV in 2022, let alone against fucking Sting.
I like that they kept this TNA music though.
Yeah.
That's the only redeeming point of it. They kept his TNA music.
How about him coming to the ring and just shoving fans? I'm assuming
I
those
love-
are plants that I don't
I
know, and that was
love
amazing.
I love the fans chanting TNA. I liked that too, but that's about all of this.
My thing is they need to fish or cut bait with Darby Allin. I get the whole he resonates with fans like Sting did and shit, and like the whole Sting and Darby Allin thing is fun. It's fun. We could still see Sting do some crazy shit every now and then, but like they either need to put Darby Allin in the quote main event or what they consider the main event, or fucking just get rid of him.
Yeah, honestly, he's gonna end up in a wheelchair before he fucking gets to the main event.
I did put LOL TNA chant. That DDT that Jay Lethal took on the apron, holy fuck. That's one that they're just like, we want you to take the DDT like this, Will. I'd be like, no. How about no? I thought Santum or Santum, however they say it, catching Darby out of the fucking air off that ladder was fucking sweet. Like he did that coffin drop and Santum caught him like it was a fucking basketball, man.
Fucking trust ball.
Oh god, it was so good, man. Oh yeah, and then like Sting has the Scorpion locked in, so I think it was Jay Lethal that came in and tried to break it, and he did the I ain't breaking it. And then Santum just kind of like scoots Jay Lethal out of the way, like, here, I got this, and just grabs Sting and choke slams him. I thought that was funnier than shit. The guitar shot to Darby was just, whew, boy, that's another one. They're just like, all right, you're gonna fly backwards. We're gonna hit you in the back with a guitar. I'm like, no. Can we think of something else?
Yeah, no shit.
I'm going.
So
I'm head out.
Do what?
I'd be like, I'm head out.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna head out. I thought that was sick though. The coffin drop, the Scorpion death drop, coffin drop onto Santum, I thought was pretty sweet. I like the finish. On paper, I was like, I don't give two shits about this match. I mean, good for Sting and Darby, they're getting a payday, and Jeff Jarrett and shit, and good Lethal's finally getting on pay-per-views down on fucking Dark Elevation and shit like that. But I was like, whatever. But I ended up really liking this fucking match. I was like, this was a lot of fun, man. 4 stars, man.
See, I think this sort of worked better as Darby Allin versus Jeff Jarrett. I really like Jeff Jarrett coming to the ring and just shoving the fans. He is such a good heel. He loves to make people fucking hate him. But it broke down and I didn't like it, so I started skipping it. And I ended up skipping through the finish as well.
Because it was a no DQ, no countout match.
I know, those are fucking stupid
And why
matches.
the fuck were they tag teaming each other? Like tagging each other and no DQ, no count out. They can fuck themselves.
Because it's a
1.5.
match.
Fuck it. Not even 2. 1.5.
But it's a tag team match. You have to tag your partner.
I don't give a fuck if it's a tag team match because at the start of the match it didn't matter who was hitting who or what they were doing to each other.
Because when they're in the ring,
okay, but I don't give a shit where they were. It's still no disqualification, no count out. It doesn't matter if you tag or not. It doesn't matter if you can take the non-legal man out of the crowd and leave him out there, and then come back to the ring and pin the legal man. They just is fucking fuck that match. No, 1.5 now. Not even 2. 1.5. And fuck
2 out of 5.
Jarrett, dude.
I love Jeff Jarrett.
Fuck him.
Such a great heel.
But my point is that when they're fighting in the crowd, you don't have to make tags. But when you're in the ring,
but I don't give a shit if you don't have to make tags. If it's a fucking no DQ, no count out tag team match, you can make it tornado rules or fucking.
But they didn't make it tornado rules. It was a tag team match.
I don't give a fuck. It was a tag team match. It shouldn't have been a tag team match because it didn't make any fucking sense for it to be a tag team match when there's no DQ and no count out.
Yeah, there's no DQ and no count out, but when it's in the ring, you have to make tags so your partner can come in.
That's fucking stupid though, because the other person can come in anyway with a chair or whatever, and they can't get disqualified and they can't get counted out.
But then they wouldn't be legal.
But that doesn't. But you're missing my fucking.
I'm just trying to see how long I can keep this going.
Fuck, you're missing.
It actually is kind of funny because you are bringing up something because one of them can make the pinfall and it wasn't tornado tag, but.
But it's not like you can disqualify the other team because there's no disqualifications. You put yourself into a never-ending loop.
That's the problem with these matches.
That match is taking the whole rest of the fucking pay-per-view. Like, fuck it.
I don't know. I liked it better than I thought it was.
And
Man.
can Jeff Jarrett cut his fucking hair? Like, fuck.
I honestly thought he looked really good too. Like just physically,
He
like
looked
he
like an
doesn't look like he's
asshole as
really aged
always.
in
Fuck
20
him.
years.
Coming up next is Toni Storm defending the then interim women's championship against Jamie Hayter. Now, before we even talk about the match, I want to mention something, and that is AEW as of late, when it comes to the tag team, world, and women's championship, fuck the Atlantic and trios right now. Those and TBS, that doesn't matter right now. But when it comes to those main three titles, they have noticed that whoever is the fucking most over with the crowd, they have started to put those titles on them. CM Punk was the most over with the crowd. They put the title on him. The Acclaim, they saw how over the Acclaim was, and they fucking pulled a 180 on that one. They're like, all right, we got to have a rematch, put the title on them. Jamie Hayter got super fucking over with the crowd. They're like, oh, fuck, we got to put the title on her. You know, is it a good decision? We're going to fucking find out soon enough. I mean, we all know where it's heading. Fucking, a dead blind man can see where it's fucking heading here. Britt Baker versus Jamie Hayter. Mm-hmm. But I'm starting to notice that they're actually listening to the crowd response to some of these people. MJF, another prime example. I mean, they heard how over MJF. I mean, he was going to win that title regardless of how fucking over he was anyway.
Yeah.
But like Jamie Hayter, she all of a sudden just blew up in popularity. She got this women's title match. Boom, she's a women's champion. Now the official women's champion, because Thunder Rosa actually relinquished the title, and now Storm's reign as champion will count as a reign, as will Jamie Hayter's. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out because I've noticed that. If CM Punk didn't really fucking register in the Acclaim, I was like, that's kind of weird how the Acclaim got super over and they just threw the tag titles on them, and then it happened with Jamie Hayter. I was like, okay, they're really listening here. But anyway, to the match, I didn't really write a lot for this one. I just wrote down Battle of the Sweet Asses because they both have a sweet ass. This was basically another Dynamite match to me.
Yeah.
Until Baker showed up at ringside. That's when shit started getting good. That's what made me raise it from a 2.5 to a 3. But yeah, that's all I pretty much wrote down. It was just me. I was just like, you could have just put this fucking match on Dynamite. But then once Baker showed up at ringside and was pulling her shenanigans, they started pulling out some sequences and some false finishes and shit. That's when I was just like, oh, okay, you've got my attention now.
Yes.
So, 2.5, but because of the Baker interference and shit and the shenanigans at the end, I'm going to give it a 3.
I give it a 3 stars because I loved the finish. I liked the stuff with Baker coming out towards the end, but otherwise, yeah, it could have been on Dynamite and I would have been fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
I was liking the match. Didn't like the crowd in the match. Now, I feel like this is more of like she's the flavor of the month, and then at the next pay-per-view, it's going to be a different person. And then at the next pay-per-view, it's going to be a different person. Because it's going to happen with the Acclaim, too. Toni Storm was cheered like fucking 2 months ago, or however long ago it was that she won that title and then retained it at the following pay-per-view. And now they're booing her out of the fucking building. And she's the big baby face. They were booing her. Every time she fucking makes a shot, they boo her. Every time when she doesn't move, they boo her. Anytime she fucking punches her, she boos her. Anytime they're going for a pinfall, they boo her. Like, it's ridiculous. And it was weird because like she was getting all the big hope spots. This match actually reminded me of Gargano and Cole from whatever that takeover was for the NXT title, with Rebel coming out and interfering and Toni Storm being able to kick out, and then Britt Baker coming out and interfering, and then Toni Storm being able to kick out. It was like nothing could kill Toni Storm. And it just, I don't know, to me, I don't know. It feels like it's becoming a flavor of the month thing, and it's always going to change. And I think that's just, the way our society is going. Our attention span can't stick to one thing for more than, too long. We get bored of it. It's kind of depressing. I did like the match, though. It was 2 out of 5.
Speaking of flavor of the month, coming up next is Swerve in Our Glory trying to capture back the AEW tag.
Yes.
Taking on the Acclaimed. And again, I didn't write down anything special. The only thing that fucking bothered me about this match is that there was at one point they were working over Anthony Bowen's shoulder, because he had it all taped up, and like the psychology of this move just didn't make any fucking sense to me. And that was like, I think it was I think it was Keith Lee. Keith Lee tucks Bowens' hand into his own tights and then slams him. And I'm just like, why would you keep your own hand down your ass like that?
Yeah.
That was the only thing that I wrote down with this match. Again, this was like another Dynamite match. The turn at the end, I wrote down 2 at first, and then I don't know why I changed it to a 3. Yeah, I don't know why I changed it to a 3. Fuck it, it's a 3. I don't know why, but it's a 3.
I can only give it a 3 because it wasn't as good as their other matches.
Oh yeah, totally.
Totally knew the Acclaim were going over. I liked how they did the turn, but yeah, 3 stars. It could have been done elsewhere, like whatever.
For a no DQ match, this didn't have that many weapons in it. I was kind of surprised.
For a no DQ match.
Oh, then why didn't the refs come out and move the goddamn barricade?
Oh.
Fuck. The whole security, the building security doesn't realize that a barricade's not supposed to be leaned up against the ring, and they're not willing to do anything about it.
Because in a tag match, you have to tag your partner in to be legal.
Fuck. Fuck. Also, I think Keith Lee would make a great heel. I don't know why they're so set on him being the babyface in this. The way he talks and everything, I don't know. Out of the two of them, I thought Swerve had more potential to be.
Wait. No, hold on. I hate to cut you off, but I got something better. Ask the barricade question again. I got something
better. Why couldn't security remove the barricade?
Wait, wasn't this the match where they had like a certain amount of time and they had to get pinfalls or submissions?
That has nothing to do with the barricade. Absolutely nothing to do with the
Okay, go ahead.
Also, at the end, it took them forever to beat one man. Like, Keith Lee should have dropped out, and then they should have either got a quick roll-up or a quick finish on him. But they went back and forth for another, minute and a half. It was too long. It took them too long to beat one man. 2 out of 5.
Yeah, but that just shows that you can't kill Swerve Strickland.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
And it's Swerve's house. It's Swerve's house.
It's Swerve's house.
Swerve's house.
Swerve's house.
All right, coming up next is the main event. Jon Moxley defending against Maxwell Jacob Friedman, who's cashing in his, Casino Battle Royale chip or whatever the fuck it is. 3rd Tombstone spot of the night, by the way, where he does it on the.
Oh yeah, he sold it the best though.
Yeah,
that was fucking great.
And
he sold it like it killed him.
The only other fucking note I wrote down was, is it the Paradigm Shift or the Death Rider? Fucking pick one.
They only called it the Paradigm Shift in this one, and I was like, okay, but you were calling it a Death Rider the last time.
Doesn't it depend on whether he hooks the fucking head?
It shouldn't.
This
is the same fucking move.
I mean, I thought one was more of a DDT and the other one was more of a flapjack kind of thing.
I gave this 3.5 simply because of the finish. I loved the finish.
I thought the finish. I didn't see the finish coming. A lot of people were just like, "Oh, everybody saw William Regal."
You didn't see that coming?
No, fuck no.
Wow.
See, yeah, my point exactly. Everybody's just like, everybody saw that coming. Oh, I didn't see dick coming. The brass knucks. So, but up until the turn again, they didn't have a bad match. I'll give them that. But up until the turn, I just didn't really fucking find anything special about it. There was really nothing oh my God, there was really nothing to make me fucking shit my pants, about this match. So that's why, I gave it a 3 stars just because of the twist at the end there. All right, Shelby, cream your pants for this one.
MJF selling in this in general was impeccable. He can somehow sell like a babyface, but still be a heel. You know, he's coming out and he's pandering to the crowd a little bit, but he's still being obnoxious about it. You still want to hate him even though you fucking like him. I think he could be maybe the first true tweener since like Steve Austin, maybe. Lean him more towards a heel. I don't think he should turn babyface like a lot of people are saying, but he can sell like a heel, he can sell like a babyface. It doesn't really matter. He can do either. Match was incredible. MJF might be one of the greatest wrestlers in the world at this time. He's definitely the best heel. This is my favorite Moxley match, AEW, and this was another great MJF match. Long live the reign of MJF. 5 out of 5.
Of course.
Fucking loved it.
And what do you mean this was a good Moxley match? He didn't bleed in this match. What the fuck?
He didn't need to. He wasn't going over.
Fucking, I saw Moxley have a fucking pillow fight match with somebody, and he bled. What the fuck?
Huh?
And he couldn't bleed in this?
Are you serious about the pillow fight match?
No, and I'm just saying, like every match he has,
he fucking bleeds. This was different. It was good.
So, all right, so on a scale of 1 to 10, what do we give AEW full gear?
7.5.
I gave it a 3 out of 10.
I'm gonna go 6 because a lot of the matches were just mediocre down the middle, but some of them were actually pretty good. The first two I thought were really good. Then plus, you know, the sleeper hit of Sting and Darby Allin taking on Lethal and Jeff Jarrett, I really did not expect to like that much. Everything else just felt like okay, you know. And then I was really disappointed by Baker and Saraya. You know, like I was just so disappointed by that. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6. Just because I would have went down the middle, but because there were some other matches that I liked, I'm going to give it a 6. All right, so that was AEW Full Gear. Next week, we have the big one, guys. We have Survivor Series.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. A double war game.
Generals gathered in their masses.
Yeah.
Just like witches at black masses.
Is that the theme for Survivor Series?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So, yeah, we will be reviewing that next week. And then plus, I think the week after that, we're going to go back to another movie review. We're going to be reviewing the sequel to movie 43 called Movie 44.
Oh, no.
That's it? I quit? Done?
All right, so usually we have a fact of the week here. Nick usually provides us with some little factoid that you may or may not know. So, Nick, what's your fact of the week?
So prior to the Montreal Screwjob, it is alleged that Bret Hart offered to drop the WWF Championship to Ken Shamrock.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
it was turned down, but yeah.
I just recently heard that, like, you know, I always heard the story that, like, Bret said, like, hey, you don't ever, you know, we may not get along personally, but when we go out there, it's business. So whatever you want me to do, I'll do it for you, blah, blah, blah. And Sean said, well, just know I wouldn't do the same for you. And that's what really triggered it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, hey, I don't want to lose in Canada. It was like, I don't want to lose to Sean.
It was, I don't want to lose to Shawn Michaels. So he offered to lose to Ken Shamrock.
So I think you could have put fucking Steve Blackman out there that night and Bret would have lost. You know?
Yeah.
All right.
Dust.
Yeah, that'd been sweet. All right, now we're gonna move on to our new game we like to play here that you guys voted on. Technically, it actually came in second now, but because it was too late to post Q&A, we're gonna do the second runner-up here. So, which is gonna be 20 questions, where we each get 20 questions, of course, to reveal. Now, ever since Nick and I played the last iteration of 20 questions, we are no longer doing events. It is either going to be a match or a wrestler. So I got the first.
They'll find a way to break those ones too.
Yeah. Today. I have 2 written down. I don't know if you guys do, but if we have time for it, because we are a little high on time right now. But I have the first one written down, so you guys can fire away when ready.
Is it a match or a wrestler?
Wrestler.
Is it a man?
Yes.
David Arquette.
No.
Goldust.
Oh my God! You're really gonna waste your questions like this? No, not Goldust.
Did he wrestle for WWE?
Yes.
Is he currently retired?
No.
Okay. Is it Savio Vega?
No.
Is he a former world champion?
No. See, Shelby gets how to play.
Well, Savio Vega isn't retired. Oh, he's not a former. Never mind.
Is he a former Intercontinental champion?
No.
Is he a former King of the Ring?
No. 10 questions left.
Not retired. Former world. Sorry. He was a former world champion. I completely forgot.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't. Okay, he wasn't. Yeah, okay. And he's also not a former Intercontinental champion.
No.
Not a former King of the Ring.
No.
And he's not retired.
Still makes appearances to this day.
Is he on Raw?
No.
Is he on NXT?
No.
Is he on SmackDown?
No.
Is it Johnny Swinger?
No. God damn, y'all are
Still
burning
makes
to these questions.
appearances.
6 questions left, by the way.
Ooh.
Is it Trevor Murdoch?
No.
Stop guessing names.
I know, right?
Fuck.
5 left.
Currently works for WWE.
I didn't
Isn't
say
part of Raw.
I didn't say he currently works for WWE. Where'd you get that?
You said he currently wrestles.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he works for WWE.
Yeah. Does he currently work for WWE?
No.
Yeah, okay. Was
Does
that 5 or 4
work
left?
for AEW?
No. 3 left.
Is it Blue Meanie?
No.
God damn it, stop wasting our questions.
No, right?
Oh, because you haven't wasted any. Fuck.
I haven't wasted any on names. Just taking a shot in the dark. All right, so he doesn't work for AEW.
No.
He doesn't work for WWE.
No.
How many questions left?
2.
Fuck.
Don't blame me.
Is he a current champion?
No.
1 question left.
I'm going to give you an extra 5 because Nick blew so many.
All right.
Is it Taz?
God damn it!
I can't tell if he's doing this to spite us now or not.
All right, you got 5 left because I'm giving you the extra 5.
Does he work for the NWA?
No.
Holy fuck. Is he Japanese?
No.
What the fuck?
Is it Nick Gage?
Nick, what?
No. 2 left.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't know.
That's
2
my
questions left. 2 questions left. Is he British?
No.
Oh, fuck's sake. 1 question left.
I'm going to have to rework this game. So.
Yeah.
I think it should be something like 10 questions each or something like that. Honestly, we got 1 question left.
Yep.
And then can we guess who it is after that? Like, can we say a name?
You'll get 1 guess after that. Yes.
Okay. Now you said he's not Japanese, but that doesn't mean he doesn't work. Oh, what if he works for AAA though? Shit.
I'm not even gonna bother at this point. I'll just let you get there, because.
That's what she said.
Well, I mean, maybe once or twice.
Or he fucking. Oh, does he work for Impact?
No.
Damn it!
All right,
Now I gotta guess the name.
You probably have more help if Nick didn't burn most of the fucking questions.
Just saying names. Fuck.
What you've got currently wrestles, not a former world champion, not a king of the ring,
Not a former Intercontinental champion.
not a former Intercontinental champion.
Doesn't work for like any of the major American or Japanese. Well,
Rene Dupree.
Not Rene Dupree. Thanks for playing.
Oh God. What the hell was that guy's? Cain Velasquez.
No, Gangrel.
Gangrel. Who's he wrestling for these days?
He just does independent appearances.
Just independent stuff, yeah.
I'll go next.
All right.
Is it Blue Meanie? Is it John Swinger? No. Is it Big Dick Dudley? Is it fucking Dog Callis? It's
4.
What?
So you burned 4.
I wasn't being serious.
I don't give a shit if you were being serious. Fuck you.
That was 4? All right, fine. Fuck you, then. I'll count them.
Does he or as he? Is he retired?
Yes.
Okay. Has he worked for WWE?
Yes.
Okay.
Was he world champion?
No.
Okay. Was he part of a tag team?
No.
Were they ever a secondary champion?
Yes.
Are they alive?
No.
Oh, it wasn't a world champion. Never mind. I was gonna be like, did he murder his family?
Do they have blonde hair?
No.
Damn, that's who I thought it was.
Does he come from a wrestling family?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they're a secondary champion. They're not alive anymore.
And he doesn't come from a wrestling family.
Right.
Do they have a mustache?
Yep.
Are you Rick Rude?
Bingo.
Ah!
See?
Nice.
That's how you do it. Like 13 questions.
All right. Are we supposed to say whether it's a match or a person?
Technically, we're supposed to ask. But...
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Are you a match?
Yes.
All right.
A WrestleMania match?
Yes.
From the first 10 WrestleMania.
Oh, God damn it!
Yes.
Okay. Featuring Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you Hulk Hogan versus Andre?
Yes.
Damn it.
I told you I went for an easy one for my first one.
All right, we have time. I'm going to do the second one here.
I don't
right.
have a second one, so.
I don't either, but it doesn't matter.
All right. Start asking.
Are you a match?
No.
Okay, it's a person. Man or woman?
Man.
Are you retired?
Unclear.
Are you living?
Yes.
Okay.
If he wasn't retired and it was unclear that he was living, that'd be weird.
Did you recently claim you had your last match?
No.
Okay, so it's not Ric Flair. It's not Jeff Jarrett. Are you a former WWE champion?
Yes.
Did you wrestle for AEW this year?
Yes.
Is it CM Punk?
It is CM Punk.
There we go.
Fuck.
Got it in 7. There you go.
Wow. Cool.
That's how you do it there.
As soon as you said you were uncertain about the retired thing, that's what was popping through my head, but I needed to make sure.
Yeah.
Ric Flair
See,
was
that's how you do it instead of just guessing random fucks.
Yeah. Savio Peg out of nowhere.
Hey, that wasn't out of nowhere. He still wrestles for MLW. He is a former Intercontinental Champion. He's not retired. Fuck you. That was a perfectly reasonable guess.
I guess. I'll give that one to you.
All right, now we're going to move on to our vintage pick of the week, which is usually something we think you should seek out and watch, whether it be a match, promo, old commercial. Who knows what we're going to pick out here. So, Nick, what's your vintage pick of the week?
This one we go back to Christmas Eve 2017. So December 24th, 2017, to their YouTube channel. MLW posted a Christmas greeting from MJF that everybody should go check out in the next couple weeks, to the next month or so, considering we're a month away from Christmas Eve at the time of recording. So,
oh wow,
wow, and we're still looking for Kickstarter donations to fund WoW, the Ric Flair story starring Owen Wilson.
Yeah, it's true. I forgot about that.
Or not even Kickstarter donations. We are set up on Spotify to accept donations.
Oh, hey, how about that?
There you go.
Can listen and donate.
And then listen and donate again.
There you go.
But we're complete failures, so, you probably won't.
Yeah, well, yeah. You'll just enjoy sniffing the smell of your own farts.
I think he just had a bad case of the poopy pants. I don't know.
That's
Maybe
it.
Well, he needs to get a bad case of the fucking kill yourselves. That's what
he needs to get a bad case of the swipe the V card into the club there, pal.
I think he just needs a little bit of toilet paper. Anyway.
Put some extra cheese in that fucking mac and cheese, you dumb fuck.
My pick is from WWF Superstars, September 1995. Razor Ramon and the 1-2-3 Kid versus the Blues Brothers.
You mean the Blue Brothers?
I thought it was Blues.
Jacob and Eli?
Oh, yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, that's the Blue Brothers.
I thought they called them the Blues.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
My pick is very simple. William Regal actually did an autograph signing recently, and I was trying to get him to answer a question on this, but they just would not read the question to him. I don't know if it was just there was so many people talking, or they're just like, we're not going to fucking belittle ourselves with this question to him. But just look up a clip of William Regal saying, "You manga."
Yeah. You manga.
All right, I will.
Yeah, it's just good stuff. But I asked on the autograph signing, I was just like, was you saying "you manga" a mistake and you ran with it, or did you mean to say that? So I was kind of curious about it, and people were just like, that's a good question, man, but nobody would ask it to him.
You manga.
Yeah, so I've always wondered, I was like, is that a mistake and you just ran with it? Because it wasn't like you did it one time and then corrected it later.
No,
Whenever he said,
did it.
Yeah, he always did it after that.
It was
So I don't know if it was just a mistake and it ran with it, or
Umaga nor Estrada ever corrected him either. It was always...
or was it his accent, his accent doesn't allow him to say Umaga, so that's why I was just like, okay, was it a mistake and he ran with it, but couldn't get him to answer it. So there's the bell, so we know what that means. That signifies the end of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast this week. Next week, we will be reviewing Survivor Series, as long as everybody is still, in. Because I'm getting tired of people disappearing every week.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Sorry. I'm really Sorry.
Well, it's the big. What are we doing? Oh, I thought we're okay. Never mind.
Swing and a miss there, pal.
Yeah, sorry. I thought we were
games. It's war games.
Whatever. All right, so that's gonna do it for us this week. So for Nick and Shelby, I'm the Artist Version 1. Till next week, be breezy.